so good. Two incredibly sexy men will rise for your auditory pleasure. Here's your hosts, Juancho and ViBE. Keeping up with the GEEK Bros.
It's episode 52, brought to you today by Elite Adventures, Eden's Cake, Book 1, The Reborn. Check it out at audible.com. Check it out on amazon.com/audible. The greatest book, the greatest adventure, where reality meets virtual reality. Or do I say, where you're immersed and can't get out of a video game? Check it out now. Juancho recommends it. And he's finally married. That will be enough of the marriage talk. Now, this is Juancho.
This is ViBE.
And Garbanzo.
And this is episode 52 or 52. I know you missed my Hispanic beautiful accent, guys. I know you did. Man,
you are high on life today, man. Jesus.
So,
Married life does good for you, bro.
exactly. And so, the social media, where you can find our sexy selves, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That's Geek Bros with the 0. That's GEEKBR0S. And email us at geekbros with the 0 at yahoo.com. That is GEEKBR0S at YAHOO.com, because that's the only place you can email us. And the first place to listen to us is at webegeekspc.com, then on iTunes, then on Google Play, then on Stitcher, then on Spotify, then on iHeartRadio Media, and anywhere you can find our podcast and listen to us, because it is the right thing to do.
This is the right thing to do.
So what's going on, guys? Tell me about your weekend.
Day.
No. Let's discuss the Juancho wedding, man. Now let's discuss how handsome we all looked. Let's discuss
How sexy I looked? Goddamn, I looked so sexy.
How sexy he looked.
It was actually, it brought me to tears.
I said we're gonna skip what happened with our weekend. We're gonna discuss the wedding, and I want to discuss the pre-wedding bachelor party 2.5. Tell me why Juancho, Darflex, and I were eating sushi and jamming out to old school Michael Jackson.
We did.
Streamed through an Xbox?
Yeah. No, it's just YouTube.
Was it YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube through the Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That was... I listen, not to say that we didn't work really hard. Darflex and I worked really hard on your bachelor party. But what we did the 4 hours before your wedding was so much more fun than the entire bachelor party. I have to be real.
I'm a little sad that I missed it.
Okay, it was amazing. It was amazing. And then when all the rest of the guys came in, and then we just had a blast, and we were drinking what was it?
Blue Moon, and then we drank some McGregor's top 12.
We had a good
12?
time.
Top 12?
Yeah, top 12 whiskey.
That was a really good time.
I've been
With
told
ginger beer?
it's very good.
It was really good.
It's very strong.
It was delicious. Because
strong.
Darflex made it strong. That's the problem. Shit.
Well, you got some throwback ginger beer. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, that doesn't help.
Ginger beer was so bootleg. It was great.
That was good.
It was great. I should have made it.
So it was fun.
But let's talk about the wedding, Juancho.
It was beautiful.
Juancho's married.
It was beautiful. Everything came out the way I wanted it to come out. The food was amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
The little appetizers that really didn't have as much were amazing, and the Kobe beef sliders were delicious.
Yes.
Everything was good. Yes, yeah, there were Kobe beef sliders.
I must have missed
with
those.
mozzarella cheese, but the lobster rolls were amazing.
Oh yes.
It was a good time. It was a good night. It was a good morning. It was a good everything. I was happy. I was content. It was good. Everything was good in the hood. My dad chugged a beer from the horn.
Nice.
So that was fun. And then he
done, sir.
And he done the rest of my pisco, which I was pissed about because I was trying to save that for the night. But it's all good. We had a good time.
It was a very good time. I want to say this right now, that there was a moment when I was sitting and enjoying the ambiance, and then these random bright feather dancers appeared.
Yes.
Now I recorded them. I sent you the recording, but I recorded because I thought that I was on something, because they appeared out of nowhere. what was that? No, it was beautiful. It reminded me of like the dancers you see. Like,
It was my surprise to everybody.
but holy crap!
We hired samba dancers.
When they popped out, and then they made us all do the conga line, which is fun. It was like amazing. Like 1 minute we're all just dancing. Next minute, boom, big bright yellow feathers, and I'm just like, is this really happening? Put my phone. I gotta see this the next day. Maybe I'm seeing something.
I need proof. I need proof this actually happened.
So just want to say so I did say because the Geek Bros brand was not only here in the beginning of your relationship with artist formerly known as ViBE, but it was there and participated in your engagement and participated in
Darflex plugs.
Your marriage, exactly. So I just want to say that as much as it is to your friends and your family, as much as it means to the listeners and the audience and the fans of the Geek Bros brand, because they watched your relationship from start. I'm not even saying finish, but to the new start, the new beginning. So I just want to, a little bit of this.
Yeah. Woo.
So you guys out there who's listening to us,
I haven't posted anything on the Instagram because I'm waiting for the pictures to come in this week, and then we're gonna post a nice professional picture out there.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Juancho.
Nice.
Please, audience, join us in congratulations, Juancho and the artist formerly known as ViBE on their marriage. I wish them long life and long health and long marriage
and prosperity
and
Yes.
Semi-adjusted prenup agreement. So please send us an email. Geek Bros with the zero. No, is Geek Bros with a zero?
Yeah.
Yahoo?
Yep.
Geek Bros with a zero. Yahoo.com. Congratulate this man. Show him some love.
I want all the love.
Anytime I want you guys to email us, it's this. Send us just congratulations or congrats or why did she choose you? Whatever you want to say. But congrats to this man, okay? So that's why. So we're going to skip the weekend. We'll talk about the weekend. We'll catch up next time. But I wanted to discuss and just, get that out there. So, moving on.
All right, what's going on with the Geek Bros? Because you haven't posted any videos since GamerCon Expo.
I haven't posted the GamerCon Expo at all either. We had a very busy November, both with the Geek Bros brand, the ViBE Studios as a whole, as the studio, and me personally. A lot of things have been going on. So I wasn't able to. I've done a lot of filming, not a lot of editing. So all I have produced is nothing, actually. I give you guys 51, which was ripped from the audio. I have a draft of GamerCon. It just really needs just the glitter and to be rendered. We also still
Glitter is important,
right? But before that, I've been working on our 45-minute. My lord, we talk too much. Anniversary video. That's what has been eating up my time because I'm finding we name dropped 2 years worth of clips. Well,
2 years.
You guys need to understand, I don't own all the clips anymore. I don't have any space, so I gotta go and rip them from YouTube.
Ripped.
And so you're talking about ripping episodes, each one from YouTube, and that takes what? I don't know.
That takes a while.
A while to rip.
Yeah, absolutely. If you ever try ripping anything off of YouTube, it takes way too much time.
It takes too much time.
From our 15-minute to our 40-minute episodes, and it takes. So I'm working on the clips. That's really what I'm working on to get that done, and I really would prefer to get the anniversary one out first before the GamerCon because it's kind of out of order. But we'll see what happens. This weekend is going to be the first weekend that I'm actually not even just in town, but not having else to do but to sit down and edit. So I'm going to be busting out a couple episodes. But that's coming soon.
And I'm canceling my Crunchyroll account because Five hasn't been using it.
I hasn't been using it. I've been watching My Hero Academia. Are you serious?
Well, we'll talk about that later.
I'm rocking the heck out of. I mean, I'm late. I need you to tell me.
I'm gonna cancel it again, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
All right.
There's a reason behind.
Dun
Can I
dun
finish
dun.
my Hero Academia first before you do it?
No, you'll be okay, but that way you'll know why I'm doing it. But
Okay.
you'll see.
Okay. And I also need to ask you what episode leads into the movie when I find the
51.
movie. Oh, did I pass 51?
It's the one that shows the one that it's the one before the it does it goes into 51. I think it's 51 or 53. One of those three.
I'm at 55.
Oh yeah, you're past it. I'll tell you right now. So as we're doing, My Hero Academia. You watched My Hero Academia?
I've seen a few of the episodes at the beginning.
51 episodes. Woo! No, 55.
55.
I really want to get. I want to start from the beginning, but just that I've been trying to catch up on a few other shows before I jump into something new.
And this is the show that I've been trying to have him watch, and he's finally watching, so it's kind of turning me on because it's like so amazing, and
My
I
only
like.
problem with the show is that it's too much friggin' crying.
Well,
That's my only
it's
issue
teenage.
with the show. It's a very, very
mean-
emotional show, but it's not just the kids. Freaking adults are crying. Everybody's crying in every episode. You know.
It's a little bit of emotion.
That's too much emotion. It's way too much emotion. Like
I think they took it down.
what?
Hero Academia. I think it's finally out. Oh no, it's right here.
What, the movie?
No. The episode. I'll tell you right now what episode's in. It is.
Well, you said it was 51, and I already passed that. And I didn't see any natural cut for a movie.
No, it isn't that. It's a weird cut, but I'll tell you which one it is.
Okay.
Do.
I apologize, guys. This is very important. My Hero Academia, watch it.
Yeah, it's a really good. Do. It's going to
Reminds
be
me of a prequel to One Punch Man. This is what it feels like to me.
Interesting.
Because you have to go to school to get your certification to be a hero, and the same thing that the hero organization in One Punch.
Yeah, same.
It's like literally My Hero Academia is how
you're in classes.
exactly.
Because I've seen a couple cutscenes and things like that. Like people said like greatest anime battles and out of the 10, like 3 of them are freaking from My Hero Academia.
Yeah, no. So listen.
And so like I've been wanting to get into it.
Yeah.
But like I'm so backlogged on crap.
Once I sat down and said, you know what, let me treat this as a prequel to One Punch Man, even though they're not associated at all, but it makes sense because there's got to be a school in One Punch Man to help to register heroes. Why not? I said, wait a minute, okay, I can get into this. Maybe that one ball guy saw that's freaking psyched him out, but after I got over that, I was like, okay, cool, it's too much crying. But,
Have you guys heard any update on when season 2 of One Punch Man starts?
Oh no,
they find something on it, but I don't remember. But we'll talk about this during anime.
Sorry.
Oh my god, we just
we jumped.
Anime invasion. Rewind.
So so start off with what we're going to be talking about, so I can go and do my thing.
What?
Tell me this, so I can go ahead and then read this. So what are we going to talk?
Done? Well, that being said, anime aside, Juancho, what brings us here today?
What's going to bring us here today? We're going to talk about movie standout of the week, video game time. It's the second annual pick-a-thon. We're going to pick random people and random games because based on their looks, based on their eyes, and we're going to see who's going to win. Last year, we didn't pick any of the winners of the girls, but this year, I have a hunch that we're going to get beaten again, but it's okay.
Oh my God, I think you remember.
Yes,
I remember now. Now it clicked what we were doing.
Yes.
And when we fell in love with some dude's eyes.
Exactly.
No homo.
No homo. Nintendo Live, we're going to talk about some Smash Bros. Hulu and Funimation. This is why I was telling Vibe I'm going to cancel my Crunchyroll.
In the animation division.
Gogeta Baby is coming back. Don't be dumb. Just don't be dumb. Why do you waste this much money? And this is regarding the amount of money that people waste on collector's edition video games. And then the Shang-Chi sensation. And then reboots. Did we lose creativity? And this brings up a few things I saw today about reboots. So, with that being said, time for the Fresh Scent!
Fresh Scent.
So, this week is Ralph Breaks the Internet because there's nothing else out there this week. Well, I mean, unless anybody has anything else to say.
Well, no. Actually, I completely agree. Like, from the reviews I've heard from this movie and people that have actually gone and seen it, it's if you like Disney movies, if you like movies in general, Marvel, all that kind of stuff, the princesses, you're gonna love this movie. They say that a buddy of mine, Eric, and his wife went to go see it, and they said that it was there were so many nods and just straight out cameos from so many beloved characters that half the time they were like, oh my god, and just they got a little, apparently according to he may have gotten a little emotional a couple of the scenes. So he says that it's amazing. It's definitely worth watching. So I agree 100% on this one.
Oh really? What about you, Vibe?
I haven't seen it. I should see it, but I heard that the opposite. I heard it wasn't as good as the first movie. It lacks heart, and that you should just wait for it to get on Netflix or something. That's what I heard.
Interesting.
Okay.
What did you hear?
I haven't heard anything. All I heard is just that the movie's really good.
Because Juancho hates comics.
Exactly. No, I actually want to see this movie, but I haven't had the time now. But now that everything's settling down, I'm pretty sure I'll have the time to go with the wife. Since
does that feel good to say that?
It actually did. It felt good.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Good.
Awesome.
Oh, it's actually episode 58.
Oh, okay. That's
you're
what I'm
almost
saying.
there.
All right, so I knew I did not see a natural break for any movie. I was just like, wait a minute.
It's 58 because that one brings you to the classes and before the test and all that good stuff.
Do not ruin the...
No, I'm not ruining it. No, that's before.
Okay, moving on. Anime invasion.
So, video games out this week. So many good video games out this week where Nintendo's gonna make so much money. So much money that Nintendo's gonna have to give us some money. Video games out this week. December 3rd on the Switch, Demetrius, the Big Cynical Adventure, Override Mech City Brawl for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, Thronebreaker, The Witcher's Tale for PS4 and Xbox One, Gear Club Unlimited 2 for the Switch, Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom for the Switch, PS4 and Xbox One, Just Cause 4 for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, same thing for Day 1 Edition, Gold Edition, Digital Edition, Smash Hit Plunder PS4 for December 4th, Songs of Memories December 4th on PS4, Toki the Recollector Edition for the Switch on December 4th, Persona 5 Dancing in the Starlight December 4th for the PS4, Vita, and PSVR, Persona Dancing Endless Nights for the PS4, Persona 3 Dancing in the Moonlight PS4, Vita, and PSVR, Wasteland 2 Director's Edition for the Switch, Hellblade Suna's Sacrifice for the PS4 and Xbox One, Jagged Alliance Rage Xbox One, PC, and PS4, Subnautica for the PS1, Xbox One and PS4, Gnome's Garden New Home for the PS4, Arcus Path for the VR, PS4, Altair Noah, The Alchemist of Artland DX for the PS4, Altair Totori, The Adventure of Artland DX for the PS4, Battle Princess Manly for the PS4 and the Switch, Emerald Shores for the PSVR, Mountaineer Zero Road to the Eden PS4, Prison Boss VR for the PS4, Antillier Miruro Apprentice of Arlen DX for the PS4. It sounds like porno. The Last Remnant Remaster for the PS4. Carcassonne, the titles and tactics for the Switch, which Nintendo's now partnered with a lot of those board games to bring them in. Rival Megagon for the Switch. Beholder Complete Edition for the Switch. Color Sim for the Switch. Katamari Damacy Reroll for the Switch, which I love. Classic. Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek for the PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Special Edition for the Switch.
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros. Unlimited for the Switch. Unlimited for the Switch. Sega Genesis Classic for the Switch. Darwin's Test for the Switch. V Retire for the PC player. Unknown Battlegrounds for the PS4. And Gun and Stories Bulletproof VR for the PS4.
Can I ask you a question? Did you have a list of the Sega classics for the Switch that you can like? Because I don't want to, I'm not gonna spoil it because my offspring they don't listen. But I got a Switch.
I know you
but
did.
I can't do anything about it until December. So it's a gift. Yeah, so.
You got it.
I got it.
But you can't touch it.
But I can't
Where
touch
is
it.
it?
Yeah.
It has a little seal on it.
Alex Kidd, Enchanted Castle, Alien Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, Biohazard Battle, Bionanza Bros, Columns 3, Revenge of Columns, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine,
Mean Machine.
Dynamat, Haiti, Eco the Dolphin, Eco the Tides of Times, Echo Jr., SWAT, City Under Siege, Eternal Champions, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Gain Ground, Galaxy Force 2, Golden Axe 1, 2, and 3, Gunstar Heroes, Kid Chameleon, Landstalker, Light Crusader, Fantasy Star 1, 2, and 4, Ristar, Shadow Dancer, you said 6?
No, keep going.
Shining Force 1 and 2, The Shining of Darkness, Shinobi 3,
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Sonic 1 and 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3, Sonic 3D Blast, Space Harrier 3, Street of Rage 1, 2, and 3.
I love that too.
Super Thunder Blade, Sword of Verlian,
That's the laziest
The Range of Shinobi, Toe Jam and Earl and the Panic of Funkatorn, Vectorman 2, Virtual Fighter 2, Wonder Boy 3, and Wonder Boy in the Monster
What's
World.
the price?
Usually these games are about maybe $60, $50 bucks.
Now, I will say that some of those titles did say that it probably might be PC only, so we'll see how that ends up coming out.
Okay.
That's only for the Switch.
No, I know, but there's some that no, it's not only for the Switch. If you look, it's actually also PC and Xbox One, all four.
The PS4 that they already released theirs on May.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm saying, but they have ones that are releasing for the PC.
Yeah, that's already been released.
Sonic and Knuckles, only PC.
Only PC.
Sonic and Knuckles, which is a shame because I really like that one. I don't know, man.
That's the ish.
Okay,
well,
it is what it
thank
is,
you much for that. That's an extended
but this was already added back, and they say that this was already on the PC for a bit.
I mean, I don't care. All I do is I know that that's what I'm getting for myself.
Time for alright, so time for the video game pick-a-thon season 2, where so game of the year. we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste,
Yes.
God of War.
Are you gonna write this down?
Marvel. Yeah, I'm gonna be writing it down. Marvel Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption. I'm gonna be saying Red Dead Redemption for Game of the
everybody likes
Year.
Red Redemption.
I gotta go with Monster Hunter World.
So why? To overturn my rule, because right now it's 2 for 1.
Okay, no, hold on. I can explain. The thing is that Red Dead Redemption, yeah, from what I haven't played it. 2, from what I've seen, it's great. It's basically
It's Sea of Thieves in the Western.
It looks great.
And
It
that's
looks
not a
like
good
fun.
thing.
It's very,
I'm being condescending, guys. I hate Sea of Thieves.
but it is what it is. But my whole thing is that honestly, I love what they're doing with Monster Hunter right now. I took a break from it. I started going back to Warframe, which is actually coming out with Fortuna next week. Hopefully, rumors are that it's gonna hit for a console.
Stay focused. Stay focused. Game of the Year.
And then, I went back and started playing it again, dude. The graphics are still fantastic, and the storylines are increasing. They're adding more monsters every few months, and it doesn't cost you an additional penny.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. But we're still picking the Redemption. That's
So
2 for
Geek
1.
Bros have chose Red Redemption 2 majority vote.
All right. Confirm the vote.
Voted.
All right. Next category. The nominee for best ongoing. Wait, hold on. Let's go back to the categories because I don't like it like that.
So she said,
Exactly.
Family Podcast.
Best ongoing game: Destiny 2: The Forsaken, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Siege.
What about
Siege.
Battlefront 2? There's no Battlefront.
They're not getting there.
I'm gonna.
So I have to be a fanboy here. I'm pretty sure Fortnite's gonna win this one.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna choose Fortnite because that's just the reality of it. Fortnite.
I would still choose Destiny 2 Forsaken.
Oh.
Because that storyline, I'm not gonna. It's amazing.
But you know Fortnite's gonna win.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not choosing what we want to win. We're choosing what's gonna win. Fortnite's gonna win.
I still think that I think that Destiny 2 may have a chance. I think honestly may have a chance.
No, I may have a chance.
Oh, you guys got a badge, first timer, but it's not really our first timer. This is actually we've been doing this. I don't know what's going on with you guys.
Hard.
So the nominee for best game director, A Way Out, Hazel Light Studios. Next nominee, Detroit Become Human, which is a fantastic game.
I've heard good things about it. Never played it.
God of War or Dad of War by Sony Santa Monica.
Dad of War, love it.
Oh, hold on. See, this is why I don't like this thing. I didn't like it. Okay, best game director, we have A Way Out, Detroit Become Human, God of War, Marvel, Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. So it's between these 3.
I think it's gonna be God of War.
I think so too.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard amazing things about this Marvel Spider-Man.
Me too.
But
I don't have a PS4. I can't even play.
But comic book movies, games, come on, they're not good.
Well, the thing is, they actually went based from what I heard, they actually didn't really steer too clear from the comics this time around, which is kind of nice.
No, yeah, it's more of a but at the same time, comic books things never win these awards because it's comic books. So
yeah.
Okay, but what about? Okay, so hold on. So I could see God of War. What about Detroit Become Human?
But I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, it didn't get too much hype. These 3 games have gotten more hypes than this one. These ones have been sleeping out.
Yeah, I don't think
Detroit Human was amazing. Came out. Oh, boom! It's out. That's it. It's done. God of War continued. God of War was one of the first games in 2018 to get top 10. Like right away.
That is true. That is true.
So
I'm gonna go God of War.
Yeah,
as well.
God of War.
That's a unanimous decision on that one.
Look at that. I voted because my vote counts.
Don't forget to go back.
Yes, Jack.
So that's how you like it.
Exactly. Best narrative: Detroit Human, God of War, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1.
Oh my god, they made a sequel to that series?
Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption. So, this is going to be between Marvel and God of War.
I'll abstain because I don't really know the story. I mean,
So
I think
pick
God
one.
of War probably has a story. I'd say God of War because probably...
I'm going to go with Spidey.
Okay.
Oh my god, why do I have to be the tiebreaker?
Pick one. Just...
Life is strange.
I've never even played the first or second one.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Can you imagine if we're
awful
actually
story.
the tiebreaker and one of these games win because of us? Like, for example, if we pick Life is Strange 2 and they win over everybody's because
Can you imagine?
the Geek Bros have something to do with this.
And there's even like Life is Strange wins, was approved. I would cancel the
Okay,
brand.
here's the thing: is I know the storyline for God of War.
Right.
I haven't really looked into the storyline for Marvel Spider-Man.
So, which one are you going for?
I have to go God of War because
Okay.
I know it and I actually love that storyline.
Okay, so then let's just say that. Of War.
Is he writing it down? What's he doing? How's he,
Okay. Metricious. I'm writing it down my phone.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how you were documenting it. I'm just asking questions.
Don't be questioning me.
Ask questions, demand answers.
Wait,
Exactly.
get a confirm vote.
I did. No, I did. It's there. Oh, let me check. Did I confirm the vote? I did confirm vote. Did I get this there? Oh, there we go. I voted. No, I did. Very good. All right.
First timer.
I'll open your face. All right, next one. Best art direction: Assassin's Creed, Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption, and Return of War. I'm going with Octopath Traveler. One of the most beautiful games that Nintendo Switch has out right now. It combines the 2D versus 3D and into the Switch. It's a beautiful game.
Is it like Paper Mario?
It's not like Paper Mario. It's more like a Final Fantasy VII.
I will defer to your expertise. I'm not familiar with any with the
Because I haven't seen the gameplay for Octopath Traveler.
It's beautiful. It's beyond amazing. It's gorgeous.
All right,
And the art is beautiful.
All right, you know what? I will defer on this one because I have seen Assassin's Creed Odyssey and God of War, and they both were phenomenal as well.
I think we should defer to the artist of the group because Juancho is an artist. He vectors shirts.
Yeah.
It takes 6 months, but it's good work.
It's about to be Vector this month. Oh, snap!
I heard that the last.
You know what? Now you're not gonna get it until before.
Listen, at this point, if I don't get it before 2019, I've written off as a business loss, so it's okay.
Best score on music
My
presented
taxes.
by Spotify, where you can find us on our podcast: Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2, The Remnant Kingdoms, and Octopath Traveler. I'm gonna go with Octopath Traveler. That game's music is so
I'm gonna
beautiful.
go Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, there's no Kingdom Hearts 3, but
Okay, so I defer to your because I don't know the music of any of these.
There's 2 against 1, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm actually gonna go with God of War again.
I'm going with God of War.
I'm going with Octopath
God of
Traveler.
War. Yo. Hold on. It's majority rules. I
hate you
decided
guys.
to defer to.
If this
That's
stupid
right.
game wants and I don't win,
That's
we're gonna
right.
see. Stupid freaking God of War. Hate PS4.
I love PS4.
Best audio design presented by Dobly. Call Back to Duty 4, Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel, and Red Dead Redemption.
I think I'll give it to Spidey.
I bet the friggin' car game is gonna win.
It is because it's
Because
gorgeous.
the car games usually to Halo shifting gears and to hear them go, that's gotta be some serious.
So Forza.
Sound.
I'm gonna pick Forza because I'm an Xbox player.
I'll go with Forza. I actually played that Horizon.
It's actually for
it's
free.
really good.
It was actually
Sound
free last month. So
fantastic.
if you got it,
That's why I got it.
I
yeah.
got it. It's really good.
I got it
It's-
too.
it's-
You don't have an
I played it
Xbox.
yet. Huh?
You don't have an Xbox.
How do you know that?
Because-
How do you know I didn't buy one because of Christmas?
Did you buy one?
No.
Exactly then.
It wasn't a real Xbox. I mean, it was like he got a box, put an X on it, and just put it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
X is on
Best
my
performance. This is where we get very sensual.
She's
Brian Degchart,
She looks like
Christopher
Tessa.
Judge, Melanie Monhunt, Roger
Tell
Clark,
me she doesn't
and
look
Jury.
like she looks like your wife.
She does.
She looks like your wife.
I want to pick her.
We're gonna pick her.
All right.
Why? Who do you want to pick? Who do you want to pick?
I didn't even. I don't even know. I want to see who else.
Oh, okay, cool. Keep going.
So it's Jury from. He plays Peter Parker.
Okay.
He plays Roger Clark from Arthur. I really like his voice on that. Christopher Judge in God of War,
That's the guy from.
and Brian
where's he
Descartes from Detroit Humans.
Stargate, yeah.
But
That's why it's supposed
but
to be
I wanted her because she played Assassin's Creed and she's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. But what do you think?
I'm actually okay with this.
Yes. No, she's attractive. What are you doing?
I'm trying to type her name down.
Just put
Vanessa lookalike.
Yeah, just put Vanessa 2.
Vanessa 3. Vanessa 3. Oh, hold on here. 3.
The continuation.
All right, perfect.
Vanessa 3 to Vanessa name.
There we go. I
Yes.
voted
Oh,
for
that was
her.
gonna get bigger. That's what she said.
All right, I voted. Get it. All right, next one. Game of Impact. 11/11 Memories Retold, Celeste, Florence, and Life is Strange 2 Episode 1, and the missing JJ Macfield and the Island of Memories.
I abstain.
Thousand games were a profound social and meaning message.
Probably
Life is Strange 2.
Yeah, because it's
a
kinda-
big-
yeah.
yeah.
Real deep.
Yeah,
No, it's not really deep. It's just it's well known. I've never heard of any of these other games.
but it actually did impact when they created a kid. It's intense. This Life
Well,
is
this
just
thing
good.
apparently has nothing to do with season 1, with the first part. From what I hear, I didn't realize that they like totally changed the story. So
Okay, so Life is Strange.
so
Lewis?
I'll go with Life is Strange. I mean, only because like it just you know, you guys have more. You know, I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
I don't care about badges. Alright, next one. Best independent game. Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, and Return of Obra Dinn and The Messenger. I am going to go with Dead Cells. What an amazing game.
The only thing I heard of is Into the Breach, but I'll defer to what you.
I played Dead Cells. It's on the Switch. It's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it for PS4 and Xbox One as well. It's really good.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is I haven't really had played anything independent lately, but I'll be honest. You're not the first person to mention Dead Cells to me, so I'm gonna go with Dead Cells.
Okay, Dead Cells it is. Reminds me of the anime.
Dead Cells?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that I watched?
Yeah, the one that I completely forgot what it was, and I wanted to keep watching.
Cells at Work.
That's what they call it.
Yep.
And it's on the.
It's on the Crunchyroll.
I will. Rip
And it's
those
only
videos.
best mobile game: Donut County, Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, Reigns of the Game of Thrones. It's gonna go to Fortnite.
Let's
Put Fortnite on there. I mean, oh my god, just.
It's what we think is gonna win, not what we want to win.
Yeah, I know. It's still. I'm just
So.
Fortnite. I'm just so Fortnite it over. I'm like, so much Fortnite.
Getting my Fortnite on tonight, so
Is that why you sprayed the house before?
a little bit of that.
No, okay, explains. Best VR AR game. Where's the movie game? I hope it's in here. Astrobot Rescue Mission, Beat Saber, Firewall Zero Hour, Moss, Tetris Effect.
Tetris Effect. What's Tetris Effect? Is that like Tetris?
Yeah.
That's a VR game?
Yeah.
That must be freaking
But this-
trippy as balls.
this-
I've seen so many awesome videos on that Beat Saber.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
Beat
So
Saber it
Beat
is.
Saber it is because they want to beat your saber.
I know, that's right.
This is
Beat my saber winner too.
Alright, Beat Saber.
It looks so hard though.
What?
The Beat Saber.
Beat
I
Saber.
bet it does.
It does.
I bet it does.
Alright. Best action game: Call of Duty, Black Ops, Dead Cells, Destiny 2, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11.
Oh, I'm gonna say Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
Oh god, you guys suck. I'm gonna say Mega Man 11 because that game is amazing.
That's not gonna win. Destiny's gonna win. Mega Man. Nobody hears about Mega Man. Destiny's gonna win. You.
I'm gonna say it's Far Cry 5 because I like that game, but everybody else wants to go with Destiny 2. So you know what? We're gonna go with Destiny 2
Destiny 2.
Yeah. Okay.
because everybody here
Actually,
sucks.
yeah.
It's too late.
It's
Too late.
Too late. We
Confirmed.
voted.
Oh no, Destiny 2.
That's what you got.
That story though is so good.
The best adventure action game: Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War 2, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
I want to
Ooh.
say Spider-Man.
I'm gonna say Red Dead Redemption 2. I like their story.
But is it really an adventure game?
Is it
an
the
adventure
best?
game?
Is it the best one out of all of them there?
What do you think is gonna win? It's not.
Oh,
what
God
you
of War.
Huh?
God of War's gonna win that one.
Really? Is gonna God of War over Odyssey?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't played any of these games. So honestly,
I'm gonna say
I
it's
don't even
gonna be.
gonna say why, but
I think it's gonna be God of War, but because God of War came out before Spider-Man, I think Spider-Man's gonna win it.
okay. So who's gonna win?
Spider-Man.
So okay, Spider-Man.
Let's go. I will go with Spidey.
I will.
We haven't really done a vote for Spidey yet. I mean, he deserves at least one vote, especially
Well.
in memory of Stanley.
Hashtag truth.
Hashtag Stanley. I
He
was
was-
gonna cry at his thing for Captain Marvel.
Man,
Best role-playing game: Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of Elusive Age, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, The Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, Pillars of Eternity, Deathfire 2. I'm gonna go with Octopath Traveler.
I know you would, but I'm just we all know my vote is Monster Hunter.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me. What is
Go
what
ahead.
category is this for again?
Best role-playing game.
Best RPG.
Best RPG, Octopath Traveler,
Why
and
do you
hands
think?
down.
Why Octopath Traveler?
Because Monster Hunter World is an open game world,
Uh-huh.
and you kill monsters.
But is it not?
Well, it has a
more
good. It has a story though.
But is it not more well known than Octopath Traveler?
Actually, Octopath Traveler has broke the engine and for the Switch, and it's been one of the best RPGs in the Switch so far.
in the
Okay,
Switch?
alright.
But Monster Hunter also is on PS4,
Yeah, but this is not-
But
Switch,
but
and Monster Hunter
but-
it has a big. Capcom has a huge following, man.
but not in the U.S. so far. It wasn't until recently when Monster Hunter was adapted into the
But I
Eastern,
would
into
think that
the
Monster
Western.
Hunter was more well known than Octopath Traveler.
I
no?
think Octopath Traveler is going to win the best RPG.
All right, cool.
All right,
I mean,
all right,
I
fine,
will.
fine.
I will.
You have convinced me because I don't care.
You just you just really want that Square Enix money.
I want to play this game now.
It's really good. I
You
have
have
it.
it?
Yeah,
Let me borrow it in January.
yeah. It's beautiful.
Did Jan-
You're gonna get hooked.
in January?
Yeah, because
and then I don't have to sit in front of a TV and play my bed.
Exactly. Best fighting game.
I'm not getting any editing.
Blast Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighters, Soul Calibur 5, Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. So
I
think Dragon Ball's gonna win.
Dragon Ball.
I heard it was that's amazing. The game is amazing. I haven't played it yet though.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I've seen some video on it, and I really want to play.
They have it at 10th Level Tavern.
Yes.
The place we've never been to again.
Yeah.
Cool.
That you want to go?
I've been saying let's go socially. Nobody cares a damn. So
You can go by yourself. Cry.
It's true.
Play games.
Me, tears, and
Best family game: Mario Tennis, Nintendo Labo, Overcooked 2, Starling Battle for Atlas, Super Mario Party. I'm gonna go with Super Mario Party.
Okay, good. Because I'm about to say, do not say Labo.
No,
Labo's cute though.
Super Mario Party.
Yeah, Super Mario
It's
Party.
cardboard.
But it's cardboard. You can turn into something. It's interactive.
Yeah.
It's creative.
And
Super
you
Mario
can learn
Party.
coding by it.
They have a bunch of awesome really games. They also made for coding.
But not for the Switch. Best strategy game: The Banner Saga 3, BattleTech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, and Valkyrian Chronicles 4. I actually enjoyed Valkyrian Chronicles 4 for the Switch.
Me too. I actually pretty liked it.
I'm a BattleTech fan, man. I've always been a BattleTech fan myself.
BattleTech it is.
Yeah.
BattleTech. They're bringing back a fantastic old game that they just redid it, and from what I've seen, I don't know. I like BattleTech.
Because Paradox Entertainment is the life. Alright, next up is Best Sports Racing Game: FIFA 19, Forza 4, Nintendo Mario, NBA 2K19, Pro Evolution. I think Forza's gonna take this one.
Really? You think Forza or FIFA?
But isn't
Of course, EA sucks. We talked established this.
I understand that.
This category is for best sports or racing game. There's only one racing game listed though.
But because this is the only best racing game out there right now.
Oh, okay. Then
And the graphics
No,
are
outstanding.
outstanding.
Oh,
So compare
amazing.
graphics to a game that's always the same crap every year. Forza Motorsports it is.
You're all about that FIFA life.
Yeah, but we're talking about games. We're not talking about.
No, we're talking about the dude who's missed two recordings for soccer for football. Sorry,
But
football.
Football.
Okay, football.
Best
So
multiplayer game: Call of Duty, Destiny 2, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and Sea of Thieves.
I can't believe that.
I am going to pick Sea of Thieves because I know Darflex will pick Sea of Thieves. So I'm picking Sea of Thieves.
But is it going to win? No.
I don't care.
Nobody likes it. Fortnite is going to win.
Anything besides Fortnite is going to
Fortnite's
win.
gonna win. Sea of Thieves, please.
I'll be honest, I really hope that, I am nothing against Fortnite, but I really do think that people gotta understand there's other games besides Fortnite. I like all these.
Fortnite's life.
Fortnite is life, bro. We've established this in previous podcasts. Best student game: Comeback 2018, Dash Quasar,
Quasar.
Jera, Lift, and RE Charge.
Recharge.
I'm gonna go with Combat 2018 because it looks cool.
Really?
I like the name.
Which I like the name too.
Just by the little pictures that we're seeing, because we haven't really seen the games.
What do you think?
I think Lift looks kind of interesting.
Okay.
Lift? It looks pretty, but
What about Dash Quasar? I always like space games. I love
Recharge
space.
looks interesting.
Yeah,
It's a classic side scroller. Okay, can we go with the MIT?
Oh, let's go with MIT.
Let's go with MIT.
Oh, that's a good. That's good. That's good. I'll work with that.
Let's go with MIT.
MIT.
Good job, MIT.
And by the way,
sends
guys,
free stuff.
Good, like a sweater.
Yeah, sweater.
I'm cool with that. I will take a sweater.
This is tomorrow,
mascot?
so I will have the by next week. But tomorrow is the award show. Best debut indie game: Donut County, Florence, Moss, The Messenger, Yuku's Island Express.
What the heck is Donut County?
The Messenger.
I want to hang out with that mouse.
The Messenger is a original back to Ninja Gaiden, so I'm gonna pick The Messenger for independent.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I don't care.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying that mouse looks really awesome.
The mouse is very
like he
fine.
looks like.
Alright, fine. Let's go with Moss.
delicious.
He looks like he looks like he wants to just that would be an awesome little adventure.
He wants to lead you down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm down.
Alright, we're down going for Moss.
Moss it is.
For a trippy adventure.
I want to go home and download this game just to do they have it for the PS?
I want to get the donut lamp.
The best esport game: CSGO, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends. It's gonna be Fortnite.
Fortnite wins. Fortnite wins every time.
I really hope it's League of Legends though.
Why?
League of Legends is dead, bro. After Fortnite, there's not really much about.
Yeah, what about Overwatch though?
Overwatch is dead too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fortnite killed it.
Oh, they've gotten so many new stuff on.
I'm sorry, I understand.
I have to ask why.
Best esport player presented by Omen by HP. Dominic Sonic Fox, Hajime Tokido Taniguchi,
Tamagotchi.
Yan Uzi Zihao, Alexander Simple Kostilev,
Jesus Christ.
Songhee Yongnok Bang.
World-
I want to go with Bang because he's part of the New York Excelsiors, and because of Stan Lee.
Okay, why?
Because
Excelsior. I get you.
Excelsior.
I see where you're going with this, and I like it, and I agree. Let's go with that.
oh, I'm sorry you don't get a vote.
That's fine. That's fine.
And I like it.
I already got outvoted.
I kind of see it. Excelsior it is.
Excelsior.
Bang, esport. That's what I know.
I like
What a
that.
way to type it up.
Yeah,
People
pretty
gonna make sure she understands exactly what you're typing about that.
When do we get this?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow I get the
okay.
results.
Alright, so for next
Best esport team: Australia's, Cloud9, Fnatic, London, and the OG. I like Cloud9 because look at them. Look at this guy with this rugged beard. I mean, do anybody else have rugged beards? No, and this is actually an American team. This one right here, the Cloud9 and
Again,
the
do we
OG.
think they're gonna win, or you just like them?
I like them because of the beard.
Do you think they're gonna win
Yes.
because of the beard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're
And, wait, but
and let's
also
talk about
League
look
of
at his
Legends.
eyes. Look at his eyes.
The thing is, the League of Legends. They're a League of Legends team.
Anybody ever?
These guys look like they're about to f you up really hard.
Anybody
that's a
ever
problem.
watched Dodgeball?
I know. I'm confused.
Anybody ever watched Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's Average Joe's. That's that other one.
Okay, so we're going with average.
Average Joe's.
Average
Cloud9.
Joe's. Love it.
Cloud9.
That is the best explanation.
Yeah.
Well done, sir. Well
Yeah.
done.
Thank you.
All right. Next up.
Oh, Red Bull.
categories.
You sponsor us.
Send
Omen.
us free stuff.
I don't like to sleep anyways.
I want a
It gives
t-shirt.
you wings.
Best esports coach: Bok Reaper Hangyo, Christian
coaches?
Passerelle Banziu, Danny Sonic Zorenzi, Dillian Falco, Jacob Yamato Cannon Meti, and Janko Wank Paunovic.
I like his smile.
I like
Let's
this.
go with the going guy with Cloud9. We went for Cloud9. Go with
Yeah.
one for the Cloud9 coach,
Okay, where is
which
he?
is at the very top, first guy.
There we go.
Bach.
Bok. Ooh, Bok can get it though. Let me just tell you right now.
Fuck you.
Bok.
Hangyu.
Coach.
Reapered.
I can't believe they have coaches.
Yeah, they
I can't-
do.
I'm in the wrong frigging.
I told you.
profession.
I told you we can create our own team and sponsor it.
Then we need to do it.
Best esport event: the E-League Major Boston, the EVO 2018 League of Legends World Champion, Overwatch League of Grand Champions, and the International. I'm gonna go with Overwatch League Grand Fanat.
Really?
Yes.
Why would you? I'm just asking curiosity.
Because I heard this was really fun. I didn't really hear much about League of Legends.
I saw a little bit of the League of Legends, and I've heard
So which
about
one do
the
you want?
EVO.
Which one will you pick?
I don't know. I'm just asking your opinion.
I like Overwatch.
All right, cool.
I'll do
Let's go with
Overwatch.
Overwatch. I'm cool with it.
I'm glad that you're cool with
Which
it.
one paid out the most? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. They didn't say.
See,
Overwatch.
that's you think well, Overwatch is backed by Blizzard, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And they were one of the
Blizzard
first.
sent us free stuff.
Yes, I'm
What's
Blizzard.
that? Send me to our
Best
beta.
esport host: Alex Golden Boy Mendez, Alex Machine Richardson, Andres Bloom, Yves Sox Deporter, Paul Red Eye. So I'm gonna go with the girl.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
I'm gonna go with the
Really?
girl.
Why? Who do you want to go with?
Oh, the guy that looks like he'd be hanging out with us, Alex Mendez.
No, but I think she'll
Hold on,
hang
let me
out
see.
with
Let me
us.
see. Let me see.
He looks like someone that we were just.
Why?
hanging out
Why?
with.
Because you want to hang out. Why can't we hang out with the girls?
Because he looks like you. That's why.
Yeah.
Whatever. I was
Yeah.
not what I was
Yeah,
going for.
yeah, he looks like you. That's why. I go with that. I'm going with Mendez. Do Mendez.
Oh, fine.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah,
I like his beard.
Looks exactly like you.
he's a little more of a tan though.
Well, that's true. But I mean, like he can be. Your,
But I can get sun.
He can be your cousin.
Yeah, he definitely could be a cousin.
And he's Hispanic too.
Yes, he is.
Latino. Okay. Best esport moments: C9 comeback winning
seen
into
none of
triple
this.
OT phase. G2 beating RGN. KT versus IG base race. OG's massive upset on LGD. Sonic Fox side switch against GO1 in DBC. Oh, this was epic.
Oh, explain.
I think this is where the guy flipped
Oh,
out. And
I
left.
actually saw this on YouTube.
Remember?
This was hot.
Yes.
No, we're doing it. I remember
All right,
that.
no. That's the one
Yeah,
we get.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
That's
it.
it. I was so hot.
Remember? That was hilarious.
That was
I think we
hot.
talked about it.
Yeah, I think we did too. That was hot. I won't even lie.
A side switch. So break it down because I missed it. So what happened?
He could probably give you a better breakdown than I can. I just know what I saw.
he had a he just stormed out. Like he got his ass beat.
No, like what did he do?
I forget, but he left. It was like all over. All right, best content creator: Dr. Lupo, Myth, Ninja, Pokamai, and Willard. I'm sorry, I'm not picking Ninja.
I can't do it.
I'm gonna pick the girl.
Because she's beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fine.
She's not gonna win, but it doesn't matter. We're still picking.
Yes,
her.
she is. Yes, she is.
Her or Myth. Remember Mystic? I mean, Mystic was actually at the
Yeah,
con.
but everybody wants Ninja to win now. So and because
Why?
of,
Is that
because
the
of,
guy that was on ESPN?
because
Yes.
of Fortnite, yes.
Ah.
He's the one that got Fortnite as popular as it is. I'll be honest. That's
Really?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
His
And
Twitch
that is
stream.
it, guys. Do not miss the Video Game Awards 2018 live on December 6th
Almost there.
Yeah, you almost
my
got
God.
it. You almost got it.
You almost did it. That was actually really.
That was impressive,
Let's see.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty impressive, right? I don't know what. I'm still loading. It's loading right now, guys. It's tomorrow. Watch it. Be one with it.
Is it on ESPN?
No, it's not going to be
Is it on
ESPN.
ESPN 2?
World will be.
December.
Doesn't say where.
It says
watch.
live December 6th.
Sorry, you can watch. How to watch? You can watch on New York time.
8:30.
So YouTube, Twitter, Facebook Live, Twitch, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox Live, Mixer, IGN, GameSpot, MLG, Caffeine. You
In
can.
China, they have different feeds.
wow.
Yeah, I'm not reading all this China,
Oh
all
my
these
God.
things.
I'm
So,
not reading all this China.
so yes,
That's what he said.
8:30 p.m.
Yo,
tomorrow.
Listen, they're on every continent except for Africa. I wanna that. I mean, come on, Ugandan knuckles, man.
I know, man. All right, so that's video game time. Woo!
Good
That
God, that was a lot. I'm sorry.
The next one,
I'm
Nintendo
burnt
Video
out.
Game Live. Super Smash Bros. Comes out on Friday. We're all about it. I'm hyped up. Let's get your game or we'll fight. We'll talk about that later next week. Time for video game announcement. Funimation is partnering with Hulu for simulcast for upcoming series. That means Crunchyroll will lose Funimation. They don't know yet what episode of Funimation they're gonna stop, but this is why I'm gonna be canceling my Crunchyroll since you already have a Hulu account.
I do already have a Hulu account.
You'll be able to watch Funimation and simulcast all the episodes from Funimation.
Okay.
And on top of that, they're bringing their 600 shows subbed and dubbed into Hulu.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Really? Okay, I'm sorry. Did I just read that at the very bottom? Is that what I'm reading? The Cowboy Bebop live
No,
action
that's
series?
for Netflix though. Then Neon Genesis Evident and or the service upcoming Cowboy Bebop live action. But that's been announced for Netflix. But yes, so that's happening. With that being said, I'm excited for more Hero Academia.
But freaking Hulu. Hulu has commercials. They're just as annoying. They're not as annoying as free Crunchyroll, but they're just as annoying.
So, guess what? It's gonna be canonized. Gogeta has been officially named
Finally!
canonized. And on top of that, it's not gonna be canonized. It's gonna be Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue.
Wow.
That
Yes.
sounds really powerful. Like he can beat a god.
But will he be brawling?
But bro, look, he fights gods. They fight gods.
But can-
how? I'm sorry, I can't.
Broly is supposed to be the
Then what? A god?
No.
of Saiyans.
No. Yeah, pretty much. So Gogeta is back, baby.
When is this? This is coming out in the theater,
Next year,
right?
January 16th.
But they're gonna do like a fandom event, right?
It's only on AMC 19, so I already have the dates
Which
and
one is
everything.
that?
That one by your house.
Okay, cool. So,
So,
we're going to that.
yeah, we
All
are.
right. When as soon as they go on sale.
January 16th. It's already, I think, it's coming out so soon.
Okay, calm that down slowly.
I got this, bro. I've been
I got this.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't be dumb. Kareem Hunt, this message is out to you.
I heard about this.
If you don't beat women, you wouldn't be losing your job. Just don't beat anybody up, or anything. So he's been removed from the NFL 19 roster. Not only did he lose his job, and his career, and everything in life, but he lost a spot into the NFL 19 video games.
Right, so-
Madden removed him.
Yeah, and you know
out.
what?
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah. All right. And here's the thing, though. You got to be real about this. You have to appreciate the fact that we've come so far with technology that if you wanted to edit a video game, you could do it on the fly and send the updates and get rid of someone.
Absolutely.
You know, that's amazing because back in the day, he'd still be in there. You know what? He'd still be in there.
Yeah.
Now we have.
And then the second batch would not have them.
Exactly.
So everyone wanted going by the first batch because it goes, oh, this is like the
Exactly.
illegal batch.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is that
Like this one shows boobies.
you have to appreciate that we've come so far technologically wise that if you want, if a software company wants to edit something out of a game, they can do it, send a patch over, and it's like it never happened. That's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
that is very true.
All right. Next up.
And then on that point, and then force you to update prior to playing the game, so you don't have an option not to play without the patch.
Exactly.
So, you know what forces you to buy a patch? Expensive video games. So why do you want to waste money? So Bethesda had a $200.
Very good.
$200 Power Armor edition. Guess what? They promised their peoples a canvas bag to carry the helmet.
Yes. I was super excited about that.
And guess what they got?
What was it?
A nylon bag.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
Let me see the picture.
So after Bethesda promised them a canvas bag,
For $200, you're
they
supposed
got
to
them
get
a
a
nylon
canvas.
bag. And the bag was very flimsy on top of that.
It looks like tissue paper.
It looks horrible.
So people were mad. Not only does the game suck so far right now because
I've heard horrible stories.
people who bought a $200 game with all this stuff get a non-canvas after they were promised a canvas bag based on
Canvas
their
bag,
opinion.
yes. It was supposed to be a really cool canvas bag.
So look at this. So what did Bethesda do after hearing complaints and blah blah blah?
Of the lie.
We finalized the manufacturing plans for replacement canvas bags for Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. If you purchase a special edition, please visit Bethesda.games/2Q drop M.
Damn.
And submit a ticket by January 31st, 2019.
You serious?
We'll arrange to send you a replacement as soon as the bags are ready.
All right.
At Bethesda support from Twitter.
I understand. I want to say that this is proof of one. I have to give Bethesda they screwed up.
But hold on.
They're making good on it.
They lied.
Look what
That's
they
not a
did.
screw-up. They
Look what they
lied.
did before people started complaining. We understand and respect that there's a disappointment with the bag and armor. We are sorry to please contact Bethesda support to provide you proof of special edition purchase. They will assist you by granting you 500 atoms. 500 atoms is equal to $5 cash when you buy those coins.
I'm sorry.
And on top of that,
I want you to retract
500
they're making good on it.
500
What are you guys thinking?
500 atoms only bought you, I think, 2 things in the game because everything else was about 500.
See?
So that's why this was before they said, okay, the bags. So in November 28th, see, it's only around $5. So they give him players $5 in coins.
Here's $5, kiddo. Go buy yourself a nail clipper.
And they were hoping that would quiet them down.
No, it didn't. So now they have to go manufacture the bags because they were too expensive. They were too cost expensive. That's why. But they should never.
But here's the thing. Now they have to. No, but here's the thing. Now it got. You have to understand that their greed is greed. But the fact of the matter is, if you say in writing you're going to do something, whoever said that it was going to be okay. Oh, no one's going to notice. Should be fired.
No, yeah, exactly. I totally agree. Whoever greenlit that idea, give them cloth instead of a canvas bag. They should be. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Because
You're absolutely right.
any sane individual would have said, "Listen, the amount of publicity, especially after the whole EA scandal,
Exactly.
and the way that they have shown that fans on social media are ruthless." It makes no sense to me.
For the lack of dropping an F-bomb, you don't fuck with the gamer community anymore. They
become too powerful.
It's been established. Don't mess with them anymore.
And on top of that, there's too many games out there to think that your game is so amazing that everyone's gonna play
and
it.
You got head honchos, major voices like Juancho out there spreading
the hate.
I couldn't finish my saying without laughing. Juancho, you suck.
Spreading the EA hate.
Yes, exactly. I mean, when I say he's spreading, it was because of his voice they lost the investigation in Europe.
So Marvel sets Shang-Chi as its first Asian superhero. So they are currently seeking an Asian or Asian American director for the film.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Shang-Chi was created in 1970s, right around the time fellow martial artist Iron Fist. The main difference between the two lies mostly in the fact that while Danny Rand is a white American who just learned martial arts, Shang-Chi is a Chinese that has trained since childhood. So those are the different things. Both have abilities based around channeling their chi, but while Danny gives him bursts of strength, Shang-Chi has no supernatural powers. So yes. So this is the first non-superpowered hero, but has the abilities of a superhero because of his training skills. So I guess a Bruce Lee?
I think
Yeah.
This might be Marvel's first real bomb.
Why?
I don't think there's a
because-
market for a Jet Li in Marvel.
Well, Marvel will play it out. They have the money to make this happen.
I don't know.
Let's
I
wait for
said-
Mulan. Let's
Yes.
wait for Mulan and then see what
Let's
happens
wait
here.
for Mulan. It's terrible.
I am literally speechless right now.
I didn't say that Asian movie. I didn't say that an Asian movie wouldn't play in America. What I said was the Marvel heads may not play well with that because that's a lot of kung fu in Marvel. I don't think it's gonna work.
The whole thing is that, you know what? I mean, I would love to see just a classic martial arts film again. I mean, I'm a massive martial arts fan.
We'll watch for
Yes,
Mulan.
I agree with that. Just not in the Marvel universe. I don't think there's an audience for that unless they like really.
Oh, Daredevil.
Huh? What about Daredevil? He was a white guy.
Yeah.
Martial arts, though. I'm saying,
But he was
to the
a
roots.
white guy. You're talking about
Asian.
one of those Asian, like legit
Bruce Lee.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type movies inside of the Marvel universe. How would that play? Unless they pair him up with like Black Widow and with a cameo.
Hold on. Here's the thing: is that I think
Non-superheroes.
I think if they actually do it right, it's possible that it could be. Because look, people would see a Black Widow depending because they know the backstory, they know the character.
Right.
This is a new character that's not really new. He's been around just on the back
He's
burner.
new in the MCU.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that he won't be able to make it. I just think that it's made as long as they do a good storyline and don't, just try to be true to the character, and then maybe, I mean, look at what happened with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, no, I agree. But Guardians of the Galaxy, even though it was way out there, it seemed fun. I don't think this is gonna be. Listen, I'm just saying that, and I'm predicting this. If this even happens, I'm predicting this. Vi predicts this. This might be the first real bomb for this thing. I didn't feel that way about Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't feel that way about Black
Defenders.
Panther. Huh?
Defenders.
That was a bomb.
All right.
Wouldn't be the first. I thought this wouldn't be the first.
Okay.
No, that would
So-
be like real bomb. Because I mean, you're talking about Inhumans.
All right. So
Inhumans is
the sensation's coming. Time for the hot mic. Arriba.
Thank you, Juancho.
So, did we lose creativity? Did we lose the passion?
Is that a trick question?
Did we lose how we truly feel about life? Because reboots are all up in our faces. We just keep rebooting things left and right. They're about to reboot 100 Dalmatians.
They're what?
Yeah, 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Another
But
live
I do
action.
know that the hot girl from Spider-Man that played Gwen Stacy, I forgot her name, that's the only thing I know her by, is playing Cruella DeVille.
Really?
Ooh.
Yes, Emma Watson?
Not Emma Watson.
The
Emma
other-
Stone.
Emma Stone, yes.
Emma Stone's playing Cruella DeVille.
Oh my
Yes.
God, that breaks my heart.
She's
though.
gonna ham it up though. You can.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a blast.
Yes.
She's gonna have a blast playing that character.
So,
Yeah, I could see
why?
it, but it's just
Did we lose creativity? We just keep rebooting games left and right, rebooting movies left and right, rebooting comic books left and right. Well, that's always happening. I mean,
Here's-
did
I
we
have a
lose
question.
creativity?
I have a better question. With the hundreds upon hundreds of years of content, internet content, is there really anything brand new and creative and original anymore?
No.
Can't what? Yeah.
There's actually there is a movie that is coming out that I think is one of the most. It's something very different. It's not a reboot. It's based off a novel. It's actually
the Machine movie?
Yeah, the machine.
Oh.
That one's.
It's the cities with the machines with London
Yeah.
and all that good stuff. Yeah, I heard it's a good movie. It's coming
heard-
out next week. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's why it's not here because it's next week.
Exactly.
But that's a dystopian future.
But the story is
It's-
beautiful.
But the story itself is something completely different.
It's not completely different. I'm pretty sure that if you watch it, you're gonna pull parallels from Hunger Games. You probably pull parallels from.
But it's
from
based
other
on a
things.
novel.
That's what I'm saying. But what we're trying to discuss is you're saying because reboot the reboot problem is a symptom of a bigger problem. Is there any more originality left in
Exactly.
the world? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, because I'm telling you, the cities that move or whatever, I guarantee, despite that the gimmick is a cities on wheels, you're gonna find a lot of
Cities on
parallels to a
wheels.
lot of different movies,
Savage.
which means technically it's not as original as you think. Even The Matrix, when it first came out, wasn't as original as you originally thought. The cinematography was, yes. The story and the concept, no.
Okay.
See what I'm trying to say?
No, I understand.
What was
but the
Matrix
fact that-
about? It was machines took over the world and enslaved humans. We've seen that and done that. It's called Terminator. We've seen that. We've done that
Well, I mean,
before.
okay, but yes and no in that aspect. I mean, I can see your argument, but I'm going to defend it in the aspect of just because there's similarities does not mean that. Here's the thing, though. There's a similarity between a helicopter and
Mortal Engines, guys. Mortal Engines.
Mortal Engines. Thank you. There's Leonardo da Vinci created this. It was almost like a weird machine that had like a swirling top.
Yeah.
It's very similar to a helicopter, But it was that invention that created, plus additional creativity and ingenuity that turned it into another helicopter, to actual working helicopter.
You're right.
So you're trying to say the whole thing is that just because something has similarities does not mean that creativity is dead. It just means that it helped.
But when you get inspiration from something else, is it really still your original idea anymore? No. That's my point. If you're getting inspired and the foundation of your concept is coming from somewhere else, something else inspired it. It's not solely your original idea.
And I'm not talking
anymore.
about creativity. There's reboots. Let's talk about the new Men in Black movie called Men in Black.
What new Men in Black movie?
It's called Men in Black Internationals.
When was this?
So they're rebooting Men in Black.
When was this announced?
It was announced a while back ago, but I can find you.
Last time I heard,
today they announced the title.
The last time I heard that they were crossing over 21 Jump Street with Men in Black. No. That was what they were going to do.
It's called Men in Black.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They were going to cross over. The 23 Jump Street was going to be MIB 23 MIB, and it was going to have Jenko and whatever, and they were going to cross over into the Men in Black.
The new Men in Black we know so far. So it's been a reboot. So it's going to be called Men in Black. Men in Black International. That's what it's gonna call International.
Men in Blacker?
No, Men in Black movie has been called.
That is a terrible idea.
It's a spin-off.
Oh, it's a spin-off.
But it's called Men in Black International. But it's a reboot because they're rebooting it again.
So it's a soft reboot.
Exactly.
Because technically,
it's not a hard.
It's not a hard reboot. Because remember, Episode 7 was a soft reboot. Jurassic World was a soft reboot. That was your wedding stuff you just knocked off.
Pretty much.
I'm not picking it up.
I'll pick it up. But yes.
My God. Well, the thing is that there are a lot. I mean, the whole thing is that they're and the whole thing that one I would like to see is something different. Like, I'll be honest, even like with like Wreck-It Ralph when when the first one came out, that was a completely new concept.
Yeah.
You know,
no.
What do you mean? Is an actual video game character living the life of a video game character?
No, anthropomorphic things that aren't really alive that's not an original idea. That's in the vein of Toy Story. That's in the vein of Cars.
No. See,
in the vein of
Toy Story. I get what you're saying.
Except
but
not video games.
We're talking about digital characters having a life beyond the screen. So like when you turn off the screen, there's things going on, like a whole world back there.
Oh, you mean Tron?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, well said. That was well done.
Deep cut. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
Or Elite RPG Adventures Eden's Gate, Book 1, The Reborn by Edward Brody is a great example.
You know what was as close to original as I can think of is Inception. Okay, Inception was as close to original because I can't think of anything really. But Dreams Within Dreams concept.
Freddy Krueger. That's what I gotta say. Freddy Krueger.
What I'm gonna accept? I'm gonna be accepting too. This is Juancho.
Isn't there like a Dream Master like guy who invades dreams? I mean, like, come on.
We're off the track. So that means it's time for going home. This is Juancho.
This is ViBE.
It's Garbanzo. Hey guys, stick to after the episode for
a special announcement.
Special
credit and scene.
Special end scene thing. We have interviews with Brett Dalton, who played Grant Ward on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Taylor Gray, who played Ezra Bridger on Rebels.
It's brought to you by Garbanzo.
I didn't listen to the whole.
You guys can tune us.
Did you ask him where Ezra went? Oh, I cannot wait to hear this answer.
Trust me, it was fun. I love it. Just enjoy it.
If you guys want to hear us, you can listen to us the first place with BiggiesPC.com, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, anywhere you listen to a podcast.
We will be there.
Our Instagram, our Facebook, and Twitter is Geek Bros with a 0. That's GEKBR0S. You can email us at geekbros with a 0 at Gmail at yahoo.com. That's GEKBR0S at yahoo.com. And remember, guys, I love y'all.
Keeping up with the Geek Bros.
What's going on, everybody, here in Geek Bro Land? This is Garbanzo here at the Gamer Comic Expo in Miami 2018. Here with the ever amazing Taylor Gray, Ezra Bridger himself.
What's up, guys? Stoked to be on here with you and chat about some Star Wars.
When you got brought aboard, how did you feel about finding out that you're gonna be part of the revival of what is now the Star Wars universe?
I had no idea how big Star Wars was and how international it was. So coming in, I knew Star Wars because every kid had Star Wars backpacks. Everyone had Star Wars lunch pails. It's a pillar of pop culture. The way the Beatles are to music, Star Wars is that for film
Absolutely.
and TV. And it had it quieted down what they were doing as far as production for Star Wars. But Clone Wars had ended, and they knew they wanted to do something new. And after the Disney acquisition, the first thing they wanted to do is Rebels. And I remember the Disney team coming in and the Lucas team coming in, and both of them were like, we want this to be a big hit because this is our first thing. And they put a lot into it, and I just think it's great storytelling. It's amazing Star Wars, and now with Disney Plus, we're going to see so much more Star Wars coming out.
That's a big thing. Actually, I was actually just talking about that with my fiance earlier today. That we're actually, looking forward to seeing what's going to come out, especially with that as well.
Me too. I'm so excited to see what the new Star Wars is that comes out. They've already announced a couple live action shows.
Yeah, with the Mandalorians, and that's going to be. I can't wait.
Awesome.
So, in your time working with all these different people, including Dave Filoni and everybody, what has been like the most, like the one thing that kind of sticks in your mind, the one thing that you learned that you just like were like, oh my god, that was amazing?
That you can learn from everybody. The people at Lucasfilm are unlike almost every other project I've been on because everyone is so comfortable and they know what they're doing well, but they're always open to suggestions and collaborating. And I think that I think fans understand it too. I think Star Wars fans are the coolest because everyone has this understanding of like we share one common goal, which is a fanhood of this franchise. And so I think it's one of those things like just being open-minded is the biggest thing I've learned from everything. And that's part of like the theme in Star Wars, hope and acceptance.
Yeah, exactly. Especially being a rebel. So another thing I really wanted to kind of like pick your brain about is kind of veering off the Star Wars realm and just kind of geek culture in general. What are some other things that you kind of enjoy? I mean, I know that you were playing Fortnite a little while ago. Besides that, video games or tabletop games. I mean, I'm a big D&D player myself or things like that.
So did you see the Rebels group? We've done a D&D game and live stream it on Freddy's Twitch, and Nerdist just picked us up for a show.
I will be watching.
Yeah, and it's a Star Wars tabletop game, and
yes.
Sam is our game master.
That's
Sam
amazing.
It's unbelievable, and multiple people today have come up and they were like, yeah, I watched the streams because we did about 5 of them, and then they picked it up for a show.
Dude, I'm actually super stoked. Actually, my fellow Geek Bros, Juancho and ViBE and Darth Flex, they all love the Star Wars tabletop games. I have sat in on them. I have not played them yet, but and that's what they keep on telling me. I mean, I've been working so much, it's kind of hard to get in, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. So being part of the Star Wars universe, my whole thing is that if you had a prime pick on any character to portray, whether live action or animated, who would it be and why?
In Star Wars, it'd be Han Solo. I think Han Solo is the coolest character ever in Star Wars. Han Solo is it's one of the coolest characters ever in film, I believe.
Absolutely. So just because you mentioned it, I was going to ask you how had you been? How did you like the new Solo when it came out?
I loved it. And like every Star Wars thing, there's always mixed reviews to start.
Of course.
But I thought it was amazing. I thought Alden did such a great job. I was such a fan.
Yeah, I actually, my fiance started hashtagging "This is my Lando."
Amazing. Whoa.
Well, because she loved Donald Glover. His portrayal was spot on.
Yeah.
Honestly, I always knew he was a great actor to begin with, but when I saw his portrayal of, he just sold me. I'm like, I knew he was great beforehand, but now even better.
Yeah.
And if you had again free range, where would you like to see Ezra's character? Because I know right now he's MIA.
Well, he's alive. He's out there with Thrawn in hyperspace, but they just announced a few days ago the prequel to Rogue One live action series, and that takes place the same time. So it'd be cool to see where he ended up, because he became a really formidable Jedi, a very strong Jedi.
Absolutely.
It'd be cool to see another young Jedi like that and what he could do.
Now, Ezra had a lot of growth throughout the series, where he started off very kind of like arrogant almost, to the point where he started touching the dark side a little bit, even with his time with Maul and everything. But then towards the end, he just became strong enough where he realized that the Emperor was playing him. So, what do you think it's like? How would you describe the feeling of growth throughout the character?
That was such a fun thing, is that we were able to do so many episodes that we were able to grow the character from the very beginning all the way to then. We did 100 episodes, so we were able to really dive in and take him from this cavalier kid with innate ability that was what a Jedi was, but he didn't even know. He used it to like steal fruit and helmets for his house. And then from the 4th season, he's going up against Vader, going against all these real forces. And it was really cool because he became a full Jedi when he made his last selfless act to kind of sacrifice himself.
So it would be kind of cool to see him, Jedi Master Ezra Bridger, come back in the... This is Garbanzo here with a very special guest, Mr. Brett Dalton himself, the protagonist turned antagonist of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. First and foremost, I know that you've been a little under the weather, and I do appreciate you taking your time. I know it's been a very busy weekend for you. But how does it feel being part of one of the first faces of the MCU on TV?
Pretty darn good, man. I mean, I came from New York. I was cast out of New York. I think I was the only one who was cast out of New York. And when I moved to LA for the show, they were promoting it like nothing I've ever seen before. So everywhere you turned, it was just, my face along with all of the other guys that I'm, acting with. And it was scary. We thought, oh my gosh, we can't go anywhere. But the thing hadn't aired yet, so nobody knew who we were. So actually we could walk anywhere we wanted to. But it was really cool. I mean, that's the moment that you dream about when you're an actor and when you are, you have fantasies of making it. That's always the big deal, where you feel like, oh my gosh, if I ever saw myself on like a movie poster, like, oh my God, my life would be made. Right.
So did you know from the start that Grant was gonna turn the way he did?
No, not at all. I mean, Joss Whedon, this whole thing, they were casting everywhere. They weren't just casting in the States either. They were seeing people in Australia. They were seeing people in London. I mean, it was a worldwide search to find people, I think, who didn't actually have a ton of like name recognition. So that was beneficial for us. And I thought there was no way in hell that I'm actually going to get this part, but I wanted to audition anyway. And I was just very thankful for it. But I had no idea. Joss Whedon, I think, created these characters, started us off on this, the Joss Whedon alchemist that he is, created this thing, which was like equal parts funny, but touching and moving and charming and kind of a popcorn thing, but also like something surprisingly deep, and said something about humanity and when it's up against superpowers and superhumanity. The whole thing was just so great. And then obviously, he stepped away so that he could, direct this little film. It's a little indie film called Avengers 2. And so we were then left with the show, and we had, somewhat of the reins, the creators did. And it started to move in a slightly different direction. And then obviously when Winter Soldier came out, it was a much bigger direction because, ABC picks up a show called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then in a movie, all of S.H.I.E.L.D. is destroyed. So we're all going like, okay, how are we going to pick the pieces up here, and how is this going to affect our show? And I thought what they did with it was brilliant, because we don't have the budget that the Marvel blockbuster tentpole movies do. We just don't, and we don't have the time, and we don't have any of that stuff. We're a television show, but what we can do is we can show how that would affect a small group of people. Absolutely. That we've come to know and love in our living rooms, every week. So we got to show that through my character, and I thought it was just really, really cool. They could have zipped that up at the end of like season 1. They could have zipped it up and, oh, okay, all's forgiven, man. You followed Garrett. Okay, no big deal. But that's not what happened at all. Instead, they left that door open, and I thought that the writers did such a brilliant job of making this guy a wild card, which is what you need in a show like this.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, just being a personal fan of the show, and also as my fiance yesterday, a massive fan of the show. The growth and the changes in your character, it was amazing to watch, and you really did not know what was going to happen next, which was fantastic.
Myself included. I think that's probably what you're seeing. I'm playing that moment truthfully because I have no idea what's about to happen next. It was beautiful listening on both of our parts, I feel like, because I was really, the writers and myself, I was bringing as much as I could, but then the writers were also, making these beautiful changes along the way, and really let the character develop into this guy.
Blossom, yeah, fantastic. Actually, one of the things is that which aspects did you have the most fun portraying?
I really like season 3. Okay. He came out, and I've been asking for a driving scene forever, and I finally got to do that, which was really, really cool. But he came out at the end of season 2. He was like, I miss having a team around me. He was just hell bent. He was just a bat out of hell. He was just hell-bent on taking Coulson down, on S.H.I.E.L.D. being the enemy. They had a huge crosshair on him, and he just stopped at nothing. He's an incredibly capable person, and to see all of that unleashed in a focused way was just scary and really fun to play, man. Really, really fun.
I have a question from my fiance who we met yesterday, who she made me promise that I would ask this question. Is Ward really dead? Or is it more of a Tahiti Project kind of situation again?
Ooh, I know what I want the answer to be.
Ooh, that'll work for me. That'll work. What would you like for it to be?
Well, I was really hoping in season 4 that they were going to find a way to bring Framework Ward into the real world. That would have been so cool. They didn't, They had the technology with Ada. They could have done it, but they didn't decide to explore that route. However, that machine, I think, just fell down a well. The technology still exists. So there's always a possibility. They're really they make sure that they don't close any doors permanently. We have a show based on a guy who died pretty publicly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so no one's ever really dead, and I get that. I would like to think that there's that. There's also the possibility of Hive still floating around there in space, and all it's going to take is a satellite to collect these particles, and then just crash land on Earth.
Happens with Venom.
Yeah, exactly. So those are two great options. But I don't know how this whole space thing is going to come together, but I know that they have a plan, and it's all connected. And so I think what they want to do, if I'm understanding this correctly, is that they want to have Avengers Infinity War come out, and then our season
Makes sense.
Incorporates that afterwards. So I don't know how that's going to affect my character, but I really do hope that they find a way to bring me back, because, you need to shake things up.
Absolutely. Now thinking, mentioning Avengers and everything's been going on in the MCU, what's your favorite character in the MCU as of right now, besides your own character?
I think Loki is just awesome, man. Every time he's on screen, he has so much fun with that part.
And he's going to have his own show.
Is he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're actually going to do a complete on Disney Plus on their own streaming. They're actually doing a live action TV show, and Tom Hiddleston's actually going to be doing
No way.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh. That's the future. They have so many exciting projects coming out on the Disney streaming thing.
And what do you think was so just in Marvel Universe in general, comic books and everything like that, what character, if you had carte blanche and you could pick any character to play, what would be the ultimate character for you to portray?
Ooh, to play? See, because I'm a big fan of things that I don't think that I could play. Like Lobo's always been a huge. Oh my God! Oh yeah, I've been a huge fan of his.
One of the best DC characters out there.
Oh, hands down. I think Stan Lee said the same thing actually. So I'm in good company with that. Also, it's just like the first time I read it, I was like a kid, and seeing all that kind of gore. And then I remember he did this Christmas special, shooting all the elves and stuff, and he just got blown to bits all the time. I just thought that was great. But I don't think think I'd be the right person to play that necessarily. So there's a couple things like that where I'm like a big fan, but that's not for me.
Just me speaking, I could see you as a young Hal Jordan.
Oh, okay.
As in that role, like, if you want to go DC route, I could definitely see that.
I mean, I always thought I would like to play the guy from Uncharted. Obviously, you didn't bring in video games.
No, video games is fine with me. That'd be cool as hell.
Nathan Drake, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
I don't know.
I put it out in the universe, man. I got to put it out there.
That's right. I think that I could bring a lot to Superman if the gentleman who's playing it currently ever hangs up his cape. I would.
But you never know. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. I think that there actually is a lot of like questioning and there's a lot to Superman. I think Superman's a difficult one to do because he's just on the surface. He's Superman. He doesn't even have any weaknesses really. But I think it'd be great to show the humanity in the superhuman because he has all of these powers and that makes him different. And I think it'd be great to show that struggle. Like, does he want to keep saving people after a while? Does it get tiring? Like, does he just question humanity after a while and like, why can't you guys save yourselves? Or like, why do I always have to do this?
Well, I mean, there's
some bigger questions that make him
aspects.
Human.
Maybe you never know. Maybe DC will actually delve into the multiverse aspect, and that'll be a way to bring in more than one type of Superman.
Yeah,
that'll be actually really cool to see. And referencing the geek culture itself, is there anything else that you enjoy? Video games, tabletop games. I'm a big D&D player myself, or stuff like that. Do you collect pops, or is there anything out there that that just like it makes that kind of like just people? I'm sure that everyone wants to know what kind of stuff do you like to do.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I still like the figures, man. I mean, I remember when the McFarlane toys first came out. Those things were just unlike any other toy, and they had the real chains on them, and all of the little detail on the stands, the little bullet casings, and all of that stuff. I thought it was amazing. I'm still in awe of it. I think I have all of the Monster series that he did. That was
fantastic
a million years ago.
That was no. I remember the series very vividly.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorites from that series was actually Leatherface. It's just the detail they had with it was amazing.
Remember that.
Yeah.
And the Twisted World of Oz.
Yes.
That variation that he did on that. Oh my goodness. I thought it was incredible. I still have a shelf that I have all these things just kind of hanging out on.
Yeah, I got a few at my house as well.
Yeah.
And just to kind of wrap up again, thank you very much. I know you've been under the weather and taking your time with me, but what's next for Brett Dalton? Like, anything in the works? I mean, like, of course that there's some things I know you might not be able to speak about, but without giving any major spoilers per se, or just things that you're kind of working on right now.
I mean, I have a couple things in the works, but these things always change, and there's only so much you can talk about, as you said. I mean, I have a feeling that this pilot season is going to be very successful for me.
Fantastic.
I would really like to do something along the lines of like Mr. Robot, something that's just like super dark and weird and on like the Prestige cable.
Okay.
I would love to do that as a next step. I think that'd be great, and that's a beautiful foray into making films and really like weird, challenging indie movies, which is what I would really like to do. I mean, I think at the end of the day, like I like to consider myself an artist, not in like a conceited way, but like I'm not just in it for the stuff that happens. I really want to like go there and have something
challenge
really
yourself and try new things and just branch out and just see where you can take yourself. That's awesome.
Yeah, and challenge people's expectations. I don't want to just be the leading man. I want to play character parts. I want to really keep people guessing. So if I can do that in my next one, I'll consider that.
Well, I mean, you've
success.
definitely shown you can do it with Ward there. It's definitely showing a lot of range there. That's fantastic. Again, I want to thank you.
Keeping up with the Geek Bros.
This is an audio production of Vibe Revelation Studios, the cure for your common day. VibeRevStudios.com.